Howdy everyone, I am so glad you're here. My name is Farrah Miller and I am the auction chair, but for right now, I am just your happy hour hostess. So I am gonna put on my hostess hat. Give me just a second. There, that's better. Okay, so my party hostess hat is not always a Viking helmet, but it is tonight for one very good reason. In just a few minutes, we're going to be hearing from J.J. Pfister, a local distillery that's just minutes away from the school. And they are going to be teaching us to make a very special drink called the Nordic Kiss. The Nordic Kiss? After that, stick around because they've got a bonus drink for us that's just going to blow you away. So grab your glass, grab some ice, grab your cocktail kits, and let's get going. Cheers.
Welcome to J.J. Pfister Distilling Company. We make premium, organic, handcrafted spirits right here in our facility. We're located in Sacramento, California, off 50 in Bradshaw. We'd love to have you come down for a tasting and tour or enjoy a meal in our restaurant. You can also book your next private event with us in one of our venue spaces, including our outdoor patio, our private barrel room, or the tasting room itself. To find out more about our spirits, our restaurant hours and menu, or venue rental information, visit us at jjpfister.com. We are a family-owned and operated company with 3 generations of great-grandchildren from J.J. Pfister. J.J. Pfister immigrated here from Switzerland in 1869. He was 25 years old. He took the Transcontinental Railroad from the East Coast and landed here in Sacramento. From here, he hopped on a boat and took the Delta to San Francisco, where he opened up the J.J. Pfister Knitting Company and would be the largest knitting company on the West Coast. He sold men, women's, and children's apparel, military uniforms, athletic goods, but his signature piece was the woolen swimsuit as you see on the wall behind me. These are original J.J. Pfister suits from early 1900s, and we have them here on display with other J.J. Pfister Knitting Company items in our museum area of the tasting room. The knitting company was sold after J.J. Pfister's death in 1921. Now, he had a business philosophy of using quality ingredients and offering his products at a fair price. And in his entrepreneurial spirit, we took his name for our distilling company. Now, let me take you in the back where I show you how we go from this to this. Our spirits start as whole ingredients here at J.J. Pfister. The milled grains or fruits, blackstrap molasses or honey, are added to filtered water and heat-activated enzymes here in the mash tun. The mash tun is heated up and the enzymes pull the sugar from the whole ingredient into the water. The product is then cooled down to the correct temperature when it's ready for the fermenters. It will spend a few days to a few weeks in the fermenters with yeast, and the yeast will eat the sugar, and the byproduct is alcohol. Our distillers use both their sense of taste, touch, and smell to determine when the beer from the fermenters is ready to go to the pot still. Let's head there next. This is our distillery room. The fermented product is pumped into the pot still and heated up. It travels through tubes to our distillation plates. Each window you see here is a plate of distillation. Our gin and vodka has 20 plates of distillation. Our whiskeys, about 5 to 8 plates of distillation. The finished product comes out in 3 parts: the heads, the hearts, the tails. And our distillers use their winemaking education, their sense of taste, touch, and smell to determine the cuts between the heads and the hearts and the tails. We bottle and drink the hearts. All spirits come out clear. They're either ready to bottle, need to rest for a little bit, or they are put into barrels for aging. We use charred New American oak barrels to age our whiskeys here in our facility. Our facility is ambient temperature, which means it gets hot in the summer and cold in the winter. This allows the product inside to move in and out of that char, giving our whiskeys its flavor and color. Thanks for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed the tour. We'd love to see you here in person. Cheers. Hi there, everybody. Michelle here at JJ Pfister. We are about to do a cocktail making demo of the Nordic Kiss. It's one of our most popular cocktails. And I wanted to go over some of the things you need to make this cocktail with us. So if you haven't already grabbed yourself some ice, do that, and you also need a glass. Our favorite glass to use is a coupe glass like this. We have a shaker. Now this is a 2-piece shaker, and you're going to want about 3/4 full of ice, so make sure you get enough ice for that. Some of our kits come with a 3-piece shaker, which has a cap to it that fits on this, and then another little cap that has a strainer underneath. So that's another thing that might be in your kit. This one happens to be a 2-piece, but you'll need a shaker. The spirit used in the Nordic Kiss is our honey spirit called Bacchus. Now, mead has been made for thousands and thousands of years, but only about the last 500 or so has mead been distilled into a honey spirit. And this piqued the interest of our distillers, and they found organic clover and organic tropical honey made a delicious spirit, and that's what we have here. This is our Bacchus, a honey spirit. You'll also need rosemary simple syrup. Simple syrup, we make it here ourselves, and it is 50-50, a 1-to-1 ratio of sugar to hot water. We let the sugar dissolve in the water. We put some sprigs of rosemary and let it steep like a tea. When it's to the right taste we want, we just pull that rosemary out, and it will keep in your refrigerator for about a month. You'll also use a few dashes of Angostura orange bitters. You'll need a lemon. If you have a large enough lemon, you might be able to get 2 drinks out of it, but it's about 1 ounce of fresh lemon juice. Now, some tools you need. You can use a jigger like this. It has the measurements inside, makes it easy to measure. Sometimes our kits come with the hourglass shaped jigger with 1.5 ounce on the tall side and 3/4 ounce on the short side, so that's enough. If you want to get really fancy, make sure you have a peeler nearby. This will be used for the garnish. And then if you're using your 2-piece shaker, or if you want a double strain, you'll just need another strainer here to keep all those ice chips out. And these are the items used for making the Nordic Kiss.
Hello. My name is Clay. I'm the Director of Hospitality here at JJ Pfister Distillery, and I'm going to show you how to make a couple cocktails and also how to make a simple syrup. First thing we're going to do is everybody should have a kit. If you don't have a kit, come on down and purchase a bottle of Bacchus. The only place you can buy it on the West Coast is right here. If you don't already have some orange Angostura, pick this up at any liquor store, Bevmo, or also here when you're picking up your Bacchus. Lemons, your neighbor probably has a tree, or you might just go pick one. And then rosemary simple syrup, which I'm going to show you how to make right now, in case you didn't buy the kits. So, simple syrup is simple, it's in the name. It is equal parts sugar and water. And then we're going to flavor it just like you'd steep a tea. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of sugar, and I'm going to get it all over the counter and somewhat in the jar. And then I'm going to grab just hot water. Any kettle will work. This is electric. We're going to do a 1/4 cup of water, hot water, straight into the little jar or bowl, whatever you're using. And give it a little stir, get that sugar dissolved. Again, that was just equal parts, so however much you want to make. So I did a 1/4 cup of sugar and a 1/4 cup of water. hot water. So sugar's dissolved, and now I'm going to flavor it. I'm going to take some rosemary, take a little sprig of rosemary. I'm just going to shove it in there. Lid on it, or cover it with some saran wrap. So now that's set to steep. You'll notice it will turn a little orangish color from the stem and from the leaves. And once you get to that color, you can just strain it, pull it out, and then you have simple syrup. This will stay good in your fridge for about a month. All right, so now that we've made the simple syrup, let's start making some cocktails. Besides the kit, you will need ice and your favorite fancy cup to drink out of. This is mine, fancy cup, and I have ice. First what we're gonna do, you should also have this wonderful card in there. You don't need to memorize it. I always look at cards just to make sure I'm doing it right. Inside your kit, you should have a measuring cup. Essentially, this is the same thing. Yours is double-sided. One side it would be 1.5 ounce, which is the perfect amount of spirit, and the other side is 0.75, which would be the perfect amount of simple syrup. And then use the ounce marker on the bigger side for the lemon juice. But we're going to start with 1.5 ounces of the Dracus, which is a 100% honey organic spirit. This is made from honey, it's not flavored with honey. Big difference. So I'm going to start with 1.5 ounces, straight into the tin. Then we're going to go to the lemon juice. I need 1 ounce of lemon juice. First thing I want to do though is I'm going to take my peeler, wherever I put it, there it is. And before I destroy this lemon by squishing it and getting all the juice out, I'm going to take a little peel off for a garnish. We're not wasting 2 lemons. So just take a little bit of a zest off, a little thin, barely any rind on there, so it's all skin. We'll put that to the side. I cut this big old juicy lemon in half. And a lemon like this probably going to get more than 1 ounce, but we're going to measure it just in case. Actually, I probably don't even need to use this because it's so big. I'll just squeeze it right in. Face. So I got just about 1 ounce from half of this lemon. So it's a pretty big sized lemon. So you could make 2 cocktails with this. Ounce of lemon straight in there. And then you're going to grab that little handy dandy rosemary I made you with my own blood, sweat, and tears. And you're going to take about 0.75 ounces. This is rosemary simple syrup. This is the stuff we just showed you how to make. Then we're going to grab this orange bitters. We'll do about 3 dashes. All right, once that's all in there, we're going to add ice. And then your tin's a little different, but same concept. Put a lid on it, shake it. The point of shaking is not only to get the cocktail cold, but it's also to dilute the cocktail with water, which is why you shake it instead of stir it. If you stirred it, you wouldn't get as much dilution. And we want that water in there. All right, your cocktail shaker probably has a handy dandy little strainer built in, but I don't have that one here, so I'm gonna use a classic strainer, and I'm also going to use a sieve. So make sure we don't have any ice floating in there. Ice on the counter. All right. Then garnish. I'm going to take a sprig of rosemary. I'm going to go find that nice piece of lemon peel. I'm just going to stab it right through it. Fill that in there, so. And there you go. One Nordic Kiss. Now, we're going to make a special cocktail that you're going to have to come down here and have. We're going to make a smoked old fashioned. That's right, we're going to use fire. Can you see that? All right, so this is a wood stave, piece of stave from one of our bourbon barrels. So this is actually the barrel that was holding the bourbon we're going to pour. And what does that mean? That means it's got bourbon in it. So we're going to get a lot of char, smoky flavor, and some of that bourbon is going to come out when we smoke this. And I will show you just how we're going to do that. First things first, we're going to need a couple glasses. Come on down and get your J.J. Pfister Rocks glass. It's perfect for smoke cocktail, and you can also pick up staves over here. We're going to need some brandied cherries. We're going to need an orange. We're going to need both bitters, regular and orange. And we're going to need something to light the stave with, handy dandy kitchen torch. And then for extra flavor, I'm going to add some long peppers. These just add a very unique flavor to the smoke. You don't need them, but we have them, so we like to use them. But just using the stave itself is plenty. So the first thing you want to do is take your orange and get some nice zest on it, just like we just did with the lemon. And the reason is because you need to, usually you're putting this at the end of the cocktail, but since we're smoking the glass, we want to put it on first. So we're going to take the glass that we're going to smoke, and I'm just going to zest the inside of the cup around the rim, just by squeezing the right side out. It's hard to see on camera, but you'll see a lot of droplets spray out of it. And then you want to take it, because you're getting all the oils off of the orange peel, and just give it a rub on the inside and a little on the outside. You kind of see how it's smearing on there. That's actually good. It's not someone's lipstick, that's just orange. We got that, then I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to use this to smoke, okay? So I'm going to set it aside for a second, and then we're going to build our actual cocktail. So, first thing you need to do when building a old fashioned is you need a big rock. So here is our rock. Then we're going to do 2 ounces of J.J. Pfister High Rye Bourbon. And for you, that'll be 2 jiggers, or 1 and 2. Well, you have to figure it out. It's 2 ounces. Yours only goes 1.5. But you all raised kids during the pandemic, so I'm sure you can figure out 2 ounces. Just a normal night's pour. All right, 2 ounces over the cube. Then we're going to add 2 dashes of Angostura, regular. 1, 2. We're going to add 3 dashes of the orange Angostura bitters. 1, 2, 3. And simple syrup, already pre-made. Or you can actually, if you wanted to, use rosemary. I'm sure it'll be a nice little flavor to it. But I'm going to use this. And you just want a bar spoon, which is like probably a teaspoon. It's simple. You don't want a lot. Unless you like it sweet, then go for it. Put more in. All right. So I got the simple, I got the bourbon, I got both the bitters. I need a brandied cherry. You can pick these up at any Bevmo or Nuggets or 515. Any of the higher end stores usually carry it. And then I'm going to take that orange and I'm going to throw that in there too. And then now I'm going to stir this because I don't want a lot of dilution. I just want it to get cold. So I'm going to just rotate it. I don't know, everybody's got their theories, 14 times, 30 times. I just do it till my arm gets tired, which is about now. I'm going to set it aside. Now we're going to start using the Pyro techniques here. So I got my Cuba berries, I got my pre-oranged glass. Turn the safety off, turn the gas off, flame. Now I'm just going to start toasting this until I get some flames going and some smoke going. It's going to make your house smell really good too. So everything's starting to glow. Put it off. Just going to throw the glass right over that. So now the smoke is going to stick to the side of the glass. Also going to stick to that orange zest you put in there. So basically, you kind of get that woodsy campfire taste, just like a scotch, but without drinking scotch. It's like a poor man's scotch. All right, flip it over. Smoke starts coming out. And just dump it right in. And there you have a smoked old fashioned. drink this one myself. That's all I have for you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to email me at clay.adams@jjpfister.com. But thank you, and
Cheers.
that's all. Cheers. Bye-bye.
I'm sitting here with all of the items that are available to bid on in the auction basket that JJ Pfister has donated for Del Dayo. So I wanted to go over what those are with you so you're a little bit familiar about what you might be bidding on. But this is our London Dry Capital Gin. It was rated 97 by Tasting Panel. It has 9 botanicals, and those botanicals are juniper, orris root, angelica, cupid berries, coriander, cardamom, lemongrass, fennel, and lavender. So one of our most popular spirits. JJ Pfister had started with potato vodka, and potato vodka is going to be seasonal and it's going to be offered here in the tasting room only, but the rye base for our gin was so delicious we had to bottle it as its own vodka. So this is a rye vodka and it's quite smooth. It makes an excellent martini. That's in that auction basket. And the last spirit in the auction basket is our Rye Bourbon, also one of our most popular spirits here. Bourbon is a whiskey, and in order to be classified as a bourbon, it needs to have majority corn. This happens to have a high rye content, so that makes it a Rye Bourbon. So those are the 3 spirits that are in the auction basket. We are also including recipe cards to make cocktails out of each of these spirits. We have a simple syrup recipe as well. We have, of course, some JJ Pfister stickers. We have some coasters. This t-shirt, very similar to what I'm wearing. This one happens to be blue. A heather blue. We are including a hat as well. And this fantastic market bag. This market bag has 4 pockets in it that fit your spirits. Great if you want to take it with you to go for a picnic. You can put your water bottles in those pockets. A great way to keep those standing up. And there's even some additional pockets among those pockets. And lastly, we have our hand sanitizer. So one of the things our company did during the pandemic was we pivoted to manufacture hand sanitizer. It is 80% alcohol, and it is in a liquid form. This is not a gel. So this is all of the items in the auction basket. I wish you happy bidding, and thanks so much for including us in your fundraiser this year. Good luck.
annual dinner and auction. I'm Jen Baker, your PTO president this year, and I'm here with Dee Dee Dragon, celebrating this wonderful and fun evening at home in my living room. This year has had many ups and downs and highs and lows, but the one thing that did stand out is how much we as parents value Del Dayo, its teachers, staff, students, and of course, its amazing families. Being separated this last year has made us realize how important our school is and how lucky we are to be part of this amazing Del Dayo community. Every dollar raised tonight goes to support all the programs that Del Dayo PTO sponsors. STEAM, our amazing school garden, startup funds for teachers and inclusion, assemblies, front office support, music support, family fun events, and more. Each fundraising dollar touches all students in all classrooms. We are so lucky to be part of a community that is able to support its teachers, support staff, students, the way that Del Dayo can. Cheers to Del Dayo, its families, and most important, its students. Thank you to each of you for making Del Dayo a magical place for our kiddos. Now let's make some money.
Live auction. My name is Farrah Miller, and I am the auction chair this year. But really, I am just one of a team of people that it took to put together the auction. I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of work. And that's why we are especially grateful and proud and excited to have you here tonight. If you've already placed a bid online, raise your hand. I'm just kidding, I can't see you. But we will be taking a peek at mobile bidding throughout the evening. We'll see if there are any bidding wars going on. Maybe we'll start one. Those bidding wars, they're great practice for the live auction. And we have some wonderful items for you tonight. Some that you come to know and love over the years, and some that are brand new. One-time deals that you don't want to miss. Tonight, we'll also be sharing a few Jogathon announcements. We'll be celebrating our sponsors, our families, our teachers, and our staff. And of course, we'll be talking about legacy. We even have one of those fancy thermometers. Are you ready? Grab your cocktail or your wine glass. Now take a sip. Take another sip. Okay, maybe one more. Okay, now you're ready. I'm going to turn the evening over to our amazing MC and auctioneer who's filming live at the studio of one of our sponsors. You may know him from Buzzard Ball, from one of Del Dayo's own Mother-Son Nights or Father-Daughter Dances, or from his new podcast, Experience the Buzz. Mr. Steve Buzzard, please take it away.
All right, and thank you very much, Farrah. And yes, indeed, here we are. It's Del Dayo's Gala at Home. It is a virtual auction, but here's the deal. We're going to have a lot of fun. And where are we tonight? Do you really want to know? Well, we got to give a big thank you to Todd Keeman. We are at Response Structural Engineers. That is his business, and he has allowed us to come in. We got Apex Art Studios. They're from North Hollywood. That's how important this night is. They came up to NorCal. Of course, we got Farrah Miller. We got Chris Potts in the house. So if you're wondering how many people does it take to put a production together like this, well, I've got the answer for you. 6. That's how many are residing right here. What are we going to do tonight? Well, we are going to raise money for the great kids and the families at Del Dayo. Hey, we're used to being in person. We're doing it virtually. Honestly, we hope this is one and done. We already actually have a date for 2022 where we plan to be in person. But tonight, let's make it about fun. Weren't those great videos that open things up? If you got a hold of the J.J. Pfister Distillery and you got that little package, congratulations. I hope you enjoyed that. I know many of you are eating dinner at home and being able to do it with the family. So in a strange way, it's kind of a special way of having an auction. We've got 6 great live auction items for you that will be up for bid, and we're going to do that virtually. And so hopefully you're all registered in, and really all you're going to have to worry about is getting on whatever device you have, going to the menu, boom, clicking on the live items. Oh, wait. Oh, this is just in. Are you ready for this? We got a little bonus for you. What if I told you that the live auction items were live? Yes, that's right. We opened them up just for you. So instead of me saying, here's auction item number 1, which I will do, let's open the bid, the bidding can start now. So as we go through the program and approach those items, guess what? You can start the bidding right now. So again, all you have to do is go to menu, pick the item, and then go ahead and place your bid. And by the time I get to the bid, we will already have an opening bid, and then we can get into it and have a great time. Also want to let you know we're going to do a thing called Legacy. That is special to Del Dayo, and I'm going to give you some insight on what that is going to look like. And what's beautiful about that, we're only going to have 6 winners on the live auction side, but for Legacy, guess what? 100%. We are looking for a donation of anywhere from $25 up to $2,500. We've got a goal of $10,000 tonight. So that is the setup. But what if I told you that tonight started before this evening? The Jogathon. That's right. It was a huge success. I've got some numbers and winners to report to you, but right now we're going to throw to a video to give you a little insight in case you missed it. Check it out.
So who do we have here today? What are your names?
I'm Helen, and this is my twin brother, Frankie. Ewan and Paul.
Ewan and Paul.
I'm Sia.
Sia.
William. Kylie.
Before you go, what's your favorite part about Del Dayo?
My favorite part is seeing all my friends and teachers.
Yeah. What about you, Helen?
Same.
All right.
I like learning.
You like learning? That is the first time a kid has told me they liked learning instead of recess or their teachers or friends. That's amazing.
Recess.
You like well, everybody likes recess. Do you like to run?
Yes.
Do you run fast or do you run slow? You just ran your first lap, right?
Yeah.
Do you know how long that was?
No.
It was
a mile.
It was over a half a mile.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Great.
You feel energized and ready to go for the next one?
Yeah.
Are you going to do 20 today?
It'll be fun.
Is this a Ewan? Good job, guys. Go, Paul. Do you want to cheer on your other dragons and say, run, dragons, run?
No.
So there you have it. How about that? And I saw some familiar faces on that video. Del Dayo Jogathon. Check out these numbers. They were expecting $10,000 to be raised. Well, here's a grand total for you. If you haven't heard it already, $14,261. So congratulations on a great event. I know Christina Joyce, way to go, Christina. Well done. She was the organizer of the event. And you saw it was unique because with most jogathons that I've seen, you do it, in the school, on the school track if you have one. No, this was done within the neighborhood of the school. So a job well done. So in addition to the $14,261, we're going to let you know some winners. We first of all have overall winner. That's right. And that person is, drum roll please. Okay, thank you. It's Lainey Lewis in Mr. Pete's class who raised $710. So congratulations to Lainey. And now we got our top earners per grade. And here are some names for you. So if you are listening and let's say you're at home right now enjoying your meal, if you hear your family's name, your job, even though I can't hear you, virtually I'm going to say in my head, they are celebrating, but I want you to celebrate. So Cole Osagueda Kurswell, congratulations. Ben Valdez, along with Elliot Burgoon, Kai Noah Sleeper, Henry Kaufman, Abby Fenton, and Annie Curtis. So congratulations. Those were the winners per grade for the Jogathon of 2021. Again, the overall winner, Lainey Lewis. Way to go, Lainey. Congratulations to you. And again, Del Dayo, a job well done, but I'm not surprised. You guys do everything great. Again, that number is 14,261. So right now, we're going to check in on mobile bidding. That's right. And then we're going to get to a raffle because we got 3 raffles tonight to talk about. Nintendo Switch, the winner is right in this little bowl right here. Let's go ahead and look at the hot packages that you see. So you see a brunch on the river. Okay, that's one of the live items. You also got that preferred parking space. That's also a live item. Let me tell you the other live items that'll be coming up. We got a 4-night stay at North Star. That's a North Star condo. We also have the Sports 1140 broadcaster experience, along with, and you always get one of these, right? Simanowski Orthodontics treatment, a gold sponsor of ours, and of course, brunch on the river, as I mentioned, at Crawdads. And then there's silent, auction items that are going on too, so you can bid on those. And the beauty is that we opened up those 3 days ago, and it's not going to close tonight. No, it's going to close like next week. So you'll have a few extra days to go in on bids. So congratulations and good luck to you on trying to be the winner. So that's a look. Hopefully you're getting a nice look at this great interface that has been put together for tonight's auction. So coming on back, we're going to go ahead and select the winner of the Nintendo Switch, and then we're going to get into our first live auction. So as I said, here is the little bowl, and we're going to go ahead and choose our winner. So we had 3 raffles. Tickets were $25 a piece. A lot of names are in here, so I'm going to set this down. Go out of screen. Now I'm back in screen. And our winner of the Nintendo Switch is Kelsey Burke. Way to go, Kelsey. You guys can celebrate, make some virtual noise out there. Kelsey Burke, their family, is the winner of the Nintendo Switch. And of course, we'll have 2 more that include the Principal for a Day, which is going to be our second one. We already had one that was awarded earlier this week. And then the Instant Seller Package, which is, are you ready for this? 48 bottles of wine. So again, the winner is Kelsey Burke of the Nintendo Switch. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get ready for live auction. I'm fired up. It's a little strange in the virtual world because, let's face it, right? When we are together in person, I feed off the energy of the crowd, and some of my great moments have taken place at the Del Dayo auctions. That's right. A lot of stuff. Let's see. I can remember a plate of cookies going for $2,800. I remember that. And that was a lot of fun. So tonight, I'm going to bring that same energy. We're going to do it on a virtual way. And so we're going to go to item number 1. Now, remember, we only have 6 of them. So hopefully you had a good chance to kind of look at these items and see where you want to be. So we've got a 4-night stay. So this is item number 1, North Star Condo. Let me kind of give you the nuts and bolts of this. This is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom in Indian Hills, valid from this date forward all the way in through October 31st. So I would make this a summer vacation, right? That would kind of make sense. And you also have access to a shuttle to North Star Village. So you are right in North Star, and this is a 4-night stay. So we're going to go ahead and open up the bidding right now. And so as I'm looking at it, it looks like we are looking for that opening bid. So you can start the opening bid at whatever number you would like. I'm going to see it on the screen. We obviously are going to acknowledge the people that are bidding in. So if you forgot how to bid, all you have to do is go into your menu item, okay, into the menu, go down to categories, pick on live item number 1, click on that, and then you can start bidding. I'll see it pop up on my screen. Again, this is a 4-night stay. This is going to be one of 6 items. So I am just looking for an opening bid as it refreshes. And when it comes on, I will let you know what that is. And so who would like to start the bidding? Because the other items up for bid, we're going to have an event planning package with the Farrah Miller events. And also, we're going to have brunch on the river, a preferred parking space at Del Dayo, the Sports 1140 broadcaster experience, and Simanowski orthodontic treatments. Those are 6 items that we are given to you. So 4-night stay, North Star Resort Condo. I know somebody out there, if you guys are live and listening in, you want to put a bid on this. This has got summer vacation written all over it. We do have bids on the brunch on the river. That has happened. There's already been a bid on the preferred parking space, and now we are looking for a bid on our very first item, the 4-night stay in the North Star Star Resort Condo. Okay, so as that is waiting to happen, I want to just kind of preview what is going ahead. And I'm sorry, that was what was said in my ear right there. It's okay. I'm listening in. Okay, got it. Okay, so right now, apparently we are working on getting it open. That's why the bids aren't coming in. I was saying, people, summer vacation. I know you guys are probably clicking away going, nothing is happening. So once we get that open, we will take care of that. So in the meantime, we want to let you know that coming up later in the program, we are going to acknowledge 3 of our teachers who are retiring. So congratulations to them. That obviously is a big milestone. We're going to talk about legacy. Legacy is where you have an opportunity to be able to give at an amount of anywhere from $25 up to $2,500, completely up to you. All right. So, and what we look for there is we just look for 100% participation. Again, it's not about the amount. This is something I learned with my school. I always felt like, oh man, other people are giving these big amounts, but you know, I can only give $25. And I remember my principal telling me, he simply just said this. He said, listen, Steve, it's not a matter of what you give, it's the fact that you gave. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense right there. So really, when you look at legacy, I want you to look at in the way of participation, anywhere from $25 up to $2,500. So right now, we are locked in on item number 1. We are trying to get that fixed for you. Once we have it fixed, it looks like we're going to go to the next raffle item. Okay, so we're going to do principal for a day. So we mentioned Kelsey Burke, winner of the Nintendo Switch. And this is the beauty. Listen, this is definitely a professional production. No denying of that. But when you're in the virtual world, things can go crazy. And so you must divert. You must adversity. Wait, doesn't that sound like something we went through the last year? Yeah, it's all about the pivot. So we are pivoting right now. And so we're going to go principal for the day. Let me go ahead and do a drawing right here and find out who our winner is. Excited to say the name. And it's one I can pronounce. That's always good. Tracy Sullivan. Tracy Sullivan, congratulations. So it looks like your child will be the principal for a day. That's very exciting. I know kids love doing that. They'll have the opportunity to really go in there, I believe, sit at the desk, make morning announcements, maybe me even make up some rules. I don't know what goes on, but principal for a day, congratulations to the Sullivan family. And so they will get that second raffle winner, which only leaves us with one more. And I know it's ones that the parents are going to be very excited about, which is the instant seller of 48 wines. Okay, so 6 items. Items are up. Is that a yes? Is that a confirmation? I can look to the side. We got thumbs up. Okay, good. All right, hey, we got an opening bid, and it comes in at $220. Okay, so $220 it is, and what we do is we just kind of keep refreshing the screen. So I'm looking for a bid of $250. It could be $300. The beautiful thing is that you can do increments that are on your screen, or you can put in your own amount. So completely up to you. I'll keep my eye on that. Right now, it's bidder number 32. That's all I know you as. We might get a name. If we don't get a name, don't worry about it. You may want to be anonymous anyways. So right now, for that 4-night stay, oh my goodness, okay, I got to watch where it goes. We're up to $1,000. How did that happen? We just jumped from $220 to $1,000. Green light is on. It's now at $1,020. All right, so it looks like you can give in increments of 20. So I might be here a while, and I'm okay with that. We're at $1,100 now. How about $1,120 or $1,200? You can go as high as you want. We're at $1,100 right now, bidder number 32. So good job. You're on top right now for the 4-night stay at the North Star Condo. That is going to be a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom resort. Very nice. You got access to everything you want. We're at $1,100, just went up $10. Okay, we'll take it. We're at $1,110. $1,110, you can call the shots. I am only here to read the numbers. We're at $1,110. Do we have a bid of $1,150 or $1,200? Completely up to you. I'm watching the screen, and now we're going in increments of 10. We may have to change that because we could be here all night. You know what I mean? Because this is a popular item. We're at $1,130 right now. How about $1,140? We've got $1,140 out there. Do we have $1,140? Yes, we do. $1,140 to bidder number 66. Now I'm trying to get in the flow. How about $1,150? We got $1,150. How about $1,150? Yes, we got $1,150. Bidder number 52. If that is you, you are the high bidder. Let's see if we can get a high bid of $1,160. There it is. 66 is back in. So again, we may have to change those increments. We're at $1,160. We'll see where it goes. We may have to put a timer on this because we do have a time limit on it, although we want to raise as much money as possible for Del Dayo. We are on item number 1 right now, the 4-night stay, North Star Resort Condo. We're at $1,160, looking for $1,170. I imagine that the value on this is pretty high, right? And there it is, $11.70 coming in from bidder number 18. Bidder number 18, $11.70. How about $11.80? I imagine number 66 will be back in. They can't be done if they've been going back and forth. We're at $11.70. We'll see if we're going to close it down. No, $11.80 it is. Anybody want to bump it up? I know you guys like the $10 increments, but again, let's do this. There we go. We're going up by 20. We're at $1,200 right now to bidder number 39. How about a little $12.50? We got $12.50? No, but we got $12.10. All right, $12.10 to bidder number 66. And we're looking for $12.20, and there it is to bidder number 54. I'll keep going. I don't mind. You can put me in a sprint. You can put me in the 440 relay, or I can run a half marathon for you. I don't care how we do it. Thank you, bidder number 54. We're at $12.20. How about $12.50? Yes, $12.50, we got it. Bidder number 52. Again, we only have 6 items, so it's your chance to win. Bidder 66 at $12.60. Looking at $12.60. Again, if you want to bump it up, I understand. Oh, there we go. Thank you, bidder number 96. You heard me loud and clear. We're now at $13.50, so keep your fingers going. Keep it snapping right there. We're on package number 1, and now we're at $13.60 to bidder number 66, $13.70 at bidder number 39. And let's see if we can get up to that 1,400 range, maybe even get up to 1,500. Remember, you can put in your own increment, and I understand you want to get value. I totally get that, okay? But let's send it to a very, very high number. We're at $13.80 right now. Yes, bidder number 66. How about $13.90, $1,400, $1,500? We're looking for it. We're at $13.80. I'm asking for more. Do we have more? Yes, we do. Bidder number 39, thank you, $14.20. Making it very interesting. It's very good because I think I've seen about, 6 or 7 different numbers. We're at $14.20, bidder number 39. We may have to put a lockdown on this. We're at $14.30, bidder 66. Whoever you are, I can tell you want this item. We're going to try to make it happen, but you got some other competitors. We're at $14.30, looking for $14.50 or $1,500. Anybody want to send it to $1,500? Then we'll all applaud, right? We're at $14.30 right now. I think we can put a 30-second close down on this. Okay, so right now you got 30 seconds. Say that, okay, so the increments have now changed. We just made that change. So if you want to be serious about getting this item, now you're going to have to put your money where your mouth is, right? Yes, there it is. Bidder number 32. They are ready to go. We're at $15.30. Thank you for that change on the side. And now we're at $16.30 right there. Bidder number 66 is back. I'm looking for $17.30. Otherwise, we're going to look to close it down. We're at $16.30 right now, and we can only go in $100 increments. So if you really want it, the bid has to happen now. Otherwise, bidder number 66, who has been in the game from the start. And there it is, bidder number 39. I got to give you kudos, too. Wish I knew your name, but it's all good. $17.30. Bidder 66, I imagine you're going to come back in at $18.30. We're at $17.30 right now. And it is. Yes, there it goes. $18.30 to bidder number 66. Bidder number 39, what do you say? Because now we got a 2-person war. But remember this, in the live auction world, anybody can come in. I call it the back door, right? So you could be a new bidder, put in your first bid at $19.30. That's got to be your bid right now. Oh, wow. And there it just happened. Thank you. Our first big moment of the night, bidder number 71 at $21.30. Nicely done. All right, bidder 71 at $21.30. So now I am yelling out to bidder 66, bidder number 39. Was that too much? Did that go surrender flag? Or are you saying I can outbid? Yes. Bidder number 39 at $22.30. Very good. So now we got 3 people in it. It's funny because we put down about 2 or 3 minutes per item. Yeah, we're smashing those records right now. $22.30 is the item. I can't let it die. Do we have another bid of $23.30? That would be the next increment. Looking for bidder number 66. I think the other number was like 72 or something. Bidder 39 has it. All right, we're going to kind of wind it down unless someone comes in with a higher bid. All right, $22.30 going once. $22.30 going twice. We'll refresh that page one more time. And, we did get a bid at $23.31. Actually, it's $23.30. Forget the $1 bill. $23.30, bidder number 39. So guess what? We got a new leader in the club house. So I've got to go $23.30 going once. I've got to go $23.30 going twice. Are we going to close it? One more refresh of the page. I'm waiting. It's going to refresh, and I'll let you know, and it is sold right there. We'll go ahead and close that item. You can go applaud at home. Bidder number 39, congratulations. And a bid came in at $24.30. Oh, my goodness. Okay, this happens in the virtual world. So bidder number 66 came in at $24.30. Can we reopen the item, yes or no? Let me find out. We cannot, no. So unfortunately, and this is part of it, there's some platforms where you can reopen, and this is the virtual world. Bidder number 66 is the winner at 2430. So there you go. I feel bad for bidder number 39, but I hope you understand, and thank you for being a participant there. But congratulations to our winner at 2430. All right, that will go ahead and lead us into our next item, which is item number 2. And then from there, we're going to be thanking some of our gold sponsors. Come back with 3 and 4. We got a little presentation. Come back with 5 and 6. See, the broadcaster and me is like giving you a nice little preview of what is coming ahead. So again, winner of the 4-night stay is bidder number 66 at 2430. Check out number 2. Well, this is great because I get to work with Farrah Miller. She is actually your auction chair. So she was generous enough to throw in an item that has to do with her great company. It is called a Farrah Miller event, not just Farrah Miller event, a Farrah Miller event, which I like. That's a nice touch right there. Check out what you're going to get. This is an event planning package. It could be a birthday party, could be a wedding, could be an anniversary. Doesn't matter. You're going to get 15 hours of her time, which also includes, now check this out. I love this bonus, $650 toward event rentals or decoration, or decor as they like to call it in that world. And you will get $400 toward handcrafted either invitations, decorations, swag. And this expiration date is all the way until New Year's Eve. Oh, there's an idea. New Year's Eve party. And you'll get that all the way until 2022. So event planning package, which we already have an opening bid of $500. I think if we can make the increments at $50, that might work a little bit better. So we'll try to make that change for you. Right now, we're at $500. Do I have a bid of $550 or $600? You can start bidding right now. Bidder number 54 right now has that lead. And listen, this package, well over $1,000, probably $1,500, maybe even $2,000. You have to understand the power of having an event planner, right? So imagine trying to do a wedding on your own. Listen, unless you're an event planner yourself, it's no bueno. It doesn't work out. So let's get a professional. Let's get Farrah Miller, who has a second grader at Del Dayo. Let's go ahead and get her working for you to plan your party. So right now, we have an opening bid of $500, looking for a bid of $550. $550 coming in. All you have to do, boom, hit your phone or whatever device you have. We're at $500 right now to bidder number 54. Good opening bid, solid opening bid, getting a lot of value. So let's see if there's anybody else out there that needs to throw a party, right? We all need to throw a party. We're trying to get back into it after what we've gone through during this COVID pandemic, right? So, and I promise not to say those words too much, okay? We're at $500, looking for $550. Right now, we're at $500 to bidder number 54. Again, that first item going for like $2,300, $2,400. That was awesome to get us started. We have 4 items coming up, but right now, it's about event planning with a Farrah Miller events. And so we would love for you to bid on this. Hey, if the winner's going to be a we got our first up bid, and it's $550 to bidder number 54. Job well done right there. $550 now, looking for $600. So that opening bid, whoever it was, you have a chance to get back in it. So we know we've got 2. So there's 2 parties that want to be thrown out there. If you are thinking you're going to get great value, especially right now, anything under $1,000 right now is going to be a great value, because not only are you getting Farrah, but I mentioned you're getting $650 worth event rentals and decor, and $400 towards handcrafted invitations, decorations, swag, and it doesn't expire until New Year's Eve 2022. So again, we're looking for $600 right now. We're at $550. I will not beg you, because I'm telling you, whoever is at $550 right now, they are looking at a great value at $550. And of course, the big thing is when you put it all aside, all the money is going to Del Dayo, right? That's all that matters. So let's see if we got a bid of $600. If not, $550 is going to be our possible winning number. Again, you can get in with your opening bid at $600, and there it is. Bidder number 32 is now in the game at $600. Do I have a bid of $650? It looks like the Elliott family is what I was told. That's right. I got a little earpiece in my ear, trying to hear things. We're at $600, looking for $650. Anybody at $650, we're at $600 right now. Looking for $650, looking for $650, we're at $600. All right, $600 might be our winning bid. $600 now going once. That's right, I don't mess around. $600 going twice. And one, oh, we got another bid of $650. That's why I try to let it stretch out. So in case you couldn't get your finger on the trigger, you were able to do it. So bidder number 54, you are back in it, and now you have the lead bid. So the Elliott family, you can get back in with a bid of $700. The increments are in 50, or you can go ahead and put in your own bid as well. So we are looking for a bid of $700. We're at $650. And we're at $650. It looks like we are going to go once, we're going to go twice, and it is sold at $650. So congratulations right there to bidder number 54. All right, we are 2 items in. We still have 4 to go, but right now I want you to hear from our sponsors, our gold sponsors. Check it out. Okay, so as you are getting the visual here, you can see, as I was just talking about, a Farrah Miller event, planning, personalization, styling, and management. So appreciative of Farrah, not only to be the auction chair, but then to put an item in the live auction. I think that's pretty cool right there. And there is my good friend Damon Simanowski. That's right. Don't look at the name. Try to spell it without looking at the name. It took me years to figure it out, but once I did, you know what? It just rolls off the tongue. This guy is the premier orthodontist right here in Sacramento. So thanks to Farrah, thanks to Damon, our gold sponsors. And so we are very thankful because, of course, you need sponsors to make something like this happen. So thank you very much. We are back live, and we are getting ready to go to live item number 3. And we are very thankful to the Schultz family. They are offering up a brunch for 10 at their place. It is Crawdads on the River. That's right. Are you ready for Crawdads on the River? Well, we got a brunch for 10, and right now we have an opening bid of $410. So increments of $50 waiting for you if you want to put the bid on. Right now, bidder number 22. That's right. I have to refer to you by number. Don't take it personally. We are looking for a bid of $460 if you got it out there. Again, I say with items like this, I always like to have fun with it. It's like, listen, the money's going to Dayo, but if you need to make your money back in some sort of way, guess what? You just charge admission. People will do it because they know Crawdads is great. So brunch on the river, and that is, again, that's going to be brunch for 10. Oh, and I forgot to add this in, no expiration. That's right. No expiration on this. So 410, looking for 450. Do we have 450 or 460? You can put a 500 in there. You could put 1,000 in there. It is completely up to you. We are on item number 3. We got 2 more items coming your way, looking for a bid. Otherwise, 410 is going to be our winner. We have no problem with that. No shame in that, because we know that all the money tonight is going to Dayo. 2 items already in the books. We had that great North Star Condo, a Farrah Miller event going to a proud bidder that's going to be able to plan a party with a true professional, and now brunch on the river, Crawdads on the River. So it looks like we have 1 bid at 410. So there it is. I knew somebody else was saying, you know what? I got to get in on that. So bidder number 51, congratulations at $460. So the next bid would be 510. So whoever my opening bid was, you got a chance to get in, and boom, we got it now. Now we got a little action. Bidder number 80. So that gives me 3 different bidders that are in. We're at 510, looking for 560. Anybody at 560 can bid now. The beautiful thing is you don't have to do it in person. You don't have to throw up the paddle. Right now you have your device, whatever your device is, and there it is. Bidder number 22. At 560. So now we're looking at 610. Looking at 610, we're at 560 for brunch on the river. Again, this is 10 people. Could be less than that. Totally up to you. We're at 560 now, looking for 610. Do I have 610? And this is going to be basically the halfway point as we get ready for items number 3. This is item 3, and then item 4 coming up, which is going to be the coveted parking spot at Dayo. Okay, brunch on the river at 560. Do I have 610 out there? Looking for it. Otherwise, we will close this item at 560. Bidder number 22 feeling real good right now. Bidder number 22 at 560. It is now going once. It is now going twice. Your last chance, last opportunity. I'll let it give one more refresh, and it is sold right there for $560. Congratulations to bidder number 22. Again, if I knew your name, I'd say it. It's just kind of what we got going on here. I don't mind referring to you as a number. I'm just so glad you're here. Right now, it's interesting because the vision for me is seeing all families that are at home that participate, because with a thing like this, you kind of have to be all in, don't you? Like, you have to do the dinner. Those of you that did the J.J. Pfister Distillery, which, by the way, local and awesome, okay? It's like you got to get into the experience. And so I'm trying to take myself into your living room, and I just hope you are having a great time. I know I am. I love auctioneering, so, and especially for Del Dayo. So we're going to go to item number 4, and you heard me mention it, the coveted Del Dayo parking spot, okay? Need I say more? I'll just say 2 words: stress-free. I don't know what your situation is. There are certain schools in this area where they need to deal with their pickup and drop off, right? And I'm not going to mention any schools, but I have sat in some lines for the schools that my kids went to, and I will tell you, I would have loved to have a reserved parking spot where I didn't have to worry. So that is what we are offering to you. Just to give you some more details about it, it's going to be 2 spots down from your principal, okay? And by the way, we want to acknowledge your current principal, Beth Holcomb. Beth has done an amazing job the last 2 years. And then Julianne Wolney, who will be coming in next year. So you're going to be 2 spots down from the principal, and we have an opening bid on this of $250. So bidder number 91, you have started the run, and let's see if we can get a bid of $300. It's increments of $50. In addition, we're going to kind of, dress it up for you. We'll put, we'll paint it and everything. That's kind of like the big thing that you see seniors do at high school. Well, we're going to do the same thing for you, unless you like to be anonymous and, not let anybody know. But we're going to know once you pull your car into that spot. So $250 is our opening bid. Can we get a bid of $300? Is there a $300 right there? We're looking at $250 right now. So the bidding is open right now on package number 4. And want to remind you that coming up, we got a presentation for not 1, not 2, but 3 amazing teachers who are going to be retiring from the great school called Del Dayo. Okay, bidder number 57 is in at $300. So that tells me we got 2 people that are interested in this parking space. Folks, can I tell you, this is priceless, okay? Stress-free. I can't say it anymore. $300. I have done these over the years. I've seen them go for thousands of dollars, right? So right now we're at $300, and whoever bidder 57 is, they are thinking to themselves, okay, wow, this is pretty good. I hope it stays that way, and I hope Steve closes it very soon. Well, I will do that, bidder number 57, but I do have to give everyone an ample chance to get in. So the time is now because we're looking for a bid of $350. Right now we're at $300, looking for $350. Again, you can put your own increment in. We had a couple bump ups in our initial item that we put up for bid, but it looks like $300 could be our winning bid. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, bidder number 57, you are going to be loving life for $300 that you're giving to Del Dayo, and you get the parking space. So you know what? I don't want to carry on unless somebody else wants to outbid you, and it just happened. I knew it. It was a call to action, and it happened. Bidder number 44 at $350. So the bidder right before that, I think it was 22 if I remember my numbers correctly. We got bidder number 39 who's back at $400. I think they opened up the bid. So, we're at $400 at bidder number 39. So we got 3-4 active people who really want this spot. $450 now is our number at number 91. All right, we're getting a little momentum. Anybody at $500? That's right. I kind of knew. I'm like, no way we're closing this. I'm feeling the energy virtually through you people. Yes, bidder number 39 at $500. And now people are saying, yes, I want that reserve spot. We're at $500. How about $550? Look, we're at $550. We're at $500. Anybody got $550 out there? $500 right now for number 39 with 2 more live auction items to go. All right, $500 could be our number. Dare I close it? Well, we're going to find out. Let's see on the refresh. So just so you know, what I'm seeing is I'm seeing the screen that you may be seeing where it's refreshing. And so we're looking for a bid of $550. Right now, $500 is the top bid. All right, $500 going once. $500 going twice. Is it going to be sold? I'll do one more refresh, and sold right there to bidder number 39. All right, congratulations at $500. That is a great value, no doubt about it. And so we are going to do our retirement presentation. And look, there are the faces right there. And I am going to give it to you. That's right. A big congratulations, right? You see it right there. An awesome teacher is hard to find, difficult to part with, and impossible to forget. And it's interesting because when I think of Del Dayo, I just think of a great school. I think many of us can say that when we think about Sacramento and its schools, the schools here in Sacramento are tremendous. There is no doubt about it. Del Dayo, you have a great community. So when you lose 3 great people like this, yes, it is sad. No doubt about it, right? You don't want to see great people leave, like Marcia Garrett, Darren Peets, and Lisa Jeremiah. That's right. They are the ones that are retiring. And so, but the thing is that we want to be happy for the fact, because this is just what? Part of life, right? We turn the page. We award them for a great career at Del Dayo, knowing that other people will come in and just keep Del Dayo at its greatness. So again, we want to salute Marcia Garrett, 3rd grade, Darren Peets, kindergarten, and Lisa Jeremiah in 1st grade. So there you have it. Congratulations on your retirement from Del Dayo School. Okay, so retirement presentation is in the books. And so we are going to get to another raffle. This is our 3rd and final raffle. And this is going to be for the principal for the day, right? Principal for the day, is that correct? Yes, that is correct. That's what I have. And so, oh man, there are a lot of names in this one. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep, that's right. We already did principal for a day. This is the wine. How could I forget? That's right. This is for the what we call the instant seller. 48 bottles of wine. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, think about that. Now I know why there's a lot of names in here, right? Parents, you deserve not 1, but 48 bottles of wine. So let's find out who our winner is. Quickly drop that down. And it's Katie Justice. Congratulations to Katie Justice, all right? So 48 bottles of wine coming your way. And of course, to all the winners, we're going to talk about pickup of your items. That'll be coming up at the end of the program. So hold on there. And of course, that's something you could probably find on your device. But of course, we'll remind you of that as well, because we have not 1, but 2 dates where you will be able to come and pick everything up. Okay, so let's once again check in on mobile bidding. We'll just kind of get a look. We've already got 4 items that are in the books. And so remember, we got the silent auction still going on. And not only is it going on, it's going on for a few more days. Well, I believe close next Wednesday. Okay, so you got time. So right now, if you're the high bidder, usually at the end of the night, you're going to be declared the winner. But no, it's going to go through Wednesday. So it's going to be very important that you check back in a few days to make sure that you remain as the high bidder and, of course, ultimately become the winner. All right. And it's funny because with the virtual, it's a little different scenario, because when I think of in-person events, you know, I always tell people you can hover over your items so that nobody could get in there and write their name. Well, guess what? You are at the mercy of someone's device. All right. And that's about all I can say there. All right. So let's go ahead and get into our 2 final items. Okay, and item number 5. So this is package number 5, and I actually, I know something a little bit about this. Sports 1140 broadcaster experience. Here's what's going to happen. You're going to get a game night experience with Scott Marsh and Henry Turner at Golden One Center. And along with it, you'll get 2 game tickets to watch a Kings game, which should be a lot of fun, okay? And the Kings we admit it was a tough year, but here's what I'll tell you. The experience at Golden One Center, especially if you haven't been there to see a game, they did a great job with that arena. And I know it's now a few years old, but you know what? You're going to be on radio on Sports 1140 with Henry and Scott, and then you get to go see the game. So pretty cool experience, all right? And I know, actually, and I'm trying to remember if he goes to Del Dayo, there's a kid named Colin who wants to be a broadcaster, and this would be like right up your alley. So if your kid is into this, I would say go for this. I worked for Sports 1140 for, 7 or 8 years, worked with Scott Marsh personally, know Henry Turner, and you know what? I know this will be a fun experience. So the bidding is opening now. We've already got a top bid in, or our first bid in, at $250 to bidder number 30. So if you'd like to bid, do so at $300. $300 would be the next increment of bid. These are our final 2 items. We got this one, and then the Simanowski orthodontic treatment that'll be coming up. He is one of our gold sponsors. Right now, it's the Sports 1140 broadcaster experience, in which, by the way, that game obviously will take place next season, right? We're at the tail end of the NBA season. In fact, we're in the playoffs and the Kings season is done, okay? So we are obviously talking about next season with the Sacramento Kings. And just so you know where these two guys are placed, they're actually on the concourse. So you'll be doing the show on the concourse, and what happens is people walk by. And so they're going to be seeing you, so you can invite your friends to come watch you be on the radio. Pretty cool stuff. Get some experience. And now we got a bid now of $300. Thank you very much to bidder number 38. Looking for $350. We have $350 out there right now at $300. $350 would be the bid to outbid, and right now it's at $300. Again, this is 2 more items to go, and then we go to what is called Legacy, and then we're going to be closing things out, and it's been a lot of fun so far. I want to thank all of you who have been bidding on either the silent auction items or the live auction items, and don't forget, we have Legacy coming up. So $300 right now is the top bid. Looking for a bid of $350. Again, this is a priceless value because not only are you getting the 2 tickets, but your kid is going to get a great experience. Like truly do this, okay? I would love to have the opportunity to be able to mentor a kid that is interested in this. It's interesting because I do youth basketball, and one component I've always wanted to throw in was the broadcasting component. I know there are kids out there that want to be broadcasters, but it's like, how do you do it? The only way you do it is the way I did it when I was a kid, and you would just watch the TV, turn off the sound, do play-by-play. That's how you would do it, okay? And this opportunity, you would get a chance to be the actual host. So now we got a bid of $350. $350 coming in from bidder number 22. Now looking for $400 if we got $400 out there. Otherwise, $350 will be our winner. We got $350, looking for $400. All right, we got $350 going once, $350 going twice. We'll do one more refresh of the screen. I'll let you know, and it is sold right there for $350. Congratulations to bidder number 22. Way to go. All right, the Sports 1140 broadcaster experience going to you at $400. Okay, so 5 down, 1 to go, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? I think this is a great one to finish with. We talked about him earlier. He's a sponsor, a gold sponsor of this event, and I am talking about Damon Simanowski, orthodontic treatment. Okay, now, we've already got a bid in at $100. Folks, no. This is worth so much more than that, and I understand if you want to get value, but we want to put a high bid on this. If you don't know Damon, here's what you need to know. First of all, premier orthodontist in Sacramento. Hands down, no doubt about it, right? You go to his place, it's like Club Simanowski, okay? And I can only tell you that because I've seen it, and it's pretty amazing. Like, if I wanted to go to the orthodontist as a kid, and Damon actually told me I could do it as an adult, that is where I'm going to go, right? Because I want that club scene. And, you know, I want the candy cart. He's got the candy cart that comes out. Kids love getting braces done there. Oh, yeah, I need to tell you what you're going to get. $3,000 credit. That's right. Start bidding right now because here it is, $3,000 credit. You can use it on your kid, sure, for braces. But guess what? Maybe you need to treat yourself to some Invisalign. That's right. Or the clear braces. That's right. That's for you. And so it includes x-rays, diagnosis, placement, adjustment, the whole 9 yards. Damon's going to take really good care of you. Invisalign or braces. This is valued at $3,000. And I think it's more because you get Damon. Okay, so I'm going to put it at a value of priceless. Okay, so $3,000. We've got a bid of $350. This has got to go at least to $1,000, I would think. This is such a great item. Our final package of the night, $350, looking for $400. Anybody at $400, you can bid in right now. Bidder number 32 has got it for $350. So just think, does your kid need braces? Do you want Invisalign? Now would be the time to do it, because I'm telling you right now, whoever bidder 32 is, well, sorry, bidder 32, you just got outbid by bidder number 91, but you can get back in at bidder 91 at $400. Now looking for a bid of $450. Looking for $450. We got it. Bidder number 85. Okay, people are starting to listen now. They are chiming in. We're at $450, looking for $500. There we go. Now we got some action. Now I can do some auctioneering here. Here we go. $500, looking for $550. How about $550? We got $550. We're at $500. Looking for $550. $500. Asking for $550. Anybody at $550 right now? $500. Bidder number 32. $550, looking for the number. Again, this is valued at $3,000. $3,000. That's 3000. Okay, right now, bidder number 32 had it at 500. Guess what? Back to bidder number 78 at 550. Bidder number 50 or 78 at 550. Now looking for 600. I know there are at least 4 interested parties that are looking to get a bid in. Now is the time to do it, right? So we are trying to stay within it, trying to get big bids. We got Legacy coming up, little video coming your way. Bidder 56, which I believe is a new number, in at 600. 600 looking for 650, 600 looking for 650. How about it? We looking for that bid. We're looking for 650. Legacy video coming up. Then bids. We'll do a little bit more on mobile bidding, and then we'll raffle, or actually we did the raffle, and then we'll give you some reminders and call it a night. Right now, live auction, item number 6, and we have a bid of 650, comes in from bidder number 40. Bidder number 40, congratulations. Right now, you got the top bid at 650. Now looking for 700. How about 700? We got 700 out there. We're at 650, bidder number 40. How about 700? Looking for 700. All right, 650. Can't give it too much more time. All right, 650 it might be. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I've just been told, let it keep going, and that we shall do. We're at $700. That's right. Again, how many people does it take to put an operation like this? We've got 6 in the house right now. $700. We want to thank Apex Art Studio from North Hollywood for being here and putting this production on. We got Farrah here. We got Chris here. We're having a good time. We're at $750, looking for $800. Looking for $800. The lights are starting to get to me. Oh, man, it's getting hot and heavy here. We got $850 right now. How about $900? I'm looking for $1,000. Anybody get me to $1,000? We're at $850 right now, looking for $900 right now. Bidder number 40 has it $850. Do we have $900 in the house? Yes, we got $900. Bidder number 56 is back in. Again, I think we have 4 or 5 people interested in this. I am looking to climb to $1,000. I really am. And I will be very, very firm on that. $900 looking for $950. Thank you, bidder 56, $950. Who will be the hero right now to take it to $1,000? We had our first item that went for about, what, $2,300. We got our last item trying to get it over $1,000. We're at $950 now, looking for $1,000. Are we going to get it? I will celebrate in a big way. Give it to me, Del Dayo. Who is it? I know there's 3 other families who might want to do this. We're looking for $1,000. We're at $950 right now. There it is. All right. Bidder 56, I love you. That's right. They outbid themselves just to appease me and get to that eventual goal of $1,000. Much appreciated. Now $1,050. We've got $1,050. We're at $1,000. We got to the goal, but we could go more. Again, $3,000 is the value of this particular item. All right, we're at $1,000 right now. How about $1,050? Anybody at $1,050? If you want to stop me from speaking, just bid, and then we'll just keep it going. We're looking for $1,050. Anybody at $1,050? We're at $1,000. We might be there. It's a great number. It's still going to be a great value, and there it is, $1,050 to bidder number 40. Bidder number 40 at $1,050. Again, coming up, we'll have Legacy. I'll tell you about that. And bidder 56 is back in at $1,100. Very good. I wish I could see you guys, right? If we were in person, I'd be looking at your facial gestures. We'd have some energy, have some good time. But again, I am looking seriously, folks, into a camera. I got Michael on the other side, and that's what's going on. That's all I have right here. It's good. Don't get me. Michael's a good-looking guy. No doubt about it. The camera is great. But I am feeling for you right now because I want the bidder to get this, who is going to have that high bid. We're at $1,100 right now. Looking for $1,150. Do we have $1,150? All right, $1,100 may be our number. Again, I'll let it kind of marinate a little bit, but not too long, right? $1,100 going once. $1,100, you notice how I'm doing this very slow, going twice. Last chance, last opportunity, rolling down the river. I can't say many more things. And it is sold right there to bidder number 56 at $1,100. All right. Wow. Congratulations. Okay. So we are going to do our silver sponsors. You're seeing that right now. These are our silver sponsors. Again, we thank all of these great businesses that are helping out and making tonight possible. We're going to be re-announcing the winners, but we also have a Legacy coming up. Now, what I love about this is the other word that you may hear around kind of the auction world is fund to need, right? But I like the fact that Del Dayo gives it its own name. That's right, Legacy. Legacy is important, right? You're trying to leave your legacy. We just talked about 3 retired teachers. They are part of the Del Dayo legacy. You know, for me personally, I think about when my nieces and nephews went there back in the day where Mr. Corcoran was the stud, 5th or 6th grade teacher. I think he's still doing it 30 years later. That's good stuff. So we are going to throw to a video. We're going to be re-announcing the winners. We're going to get into legacy, and I'll tell you exactly what that looks like. So legacy coming your way right now. So I sweat.
Give it a little. It's saying reprise.
All right, so we are back. So there you go. You have the video. Now, as you were seeing that, you were saying, okay, outdoor education. Well, here's what I know. I am a teacher as well. And so I'm a PE teacher. So where is my home? Well, my home's inside the gym. We were not in the gym this year, okay? So we were outside, and so we had to adapt, and not to say that PE is not done outside. Of course it's done outside, but really for all teachers, getting out of the classroom was not a bad thing, and so the adaptability to be able to, I guess, put together a classroom setting in the outdoors, you know, it has its challenges, but it was the reality. And so I think what we've discovered with COVID is that, yeah, there's some things that as we're coming out of it, we actually might institute, right? And so it's kind of a hybrid situation. So the money that will be raised tonight, as you see you like my little thermometer right there? It's actually boiling right there. It boils more as we give money. But we are giving to outdoor education. Okay, so whatever that looks like. So that could be umbrellas. It could be you know, a classroom setup. I don't know, like a outdoor auditorium. So the ideas are still swirling on what this will look like. But the trust here is that there is something that is going to be in place where you might be able to even do input. Lisa Elliott, thank you very much. And now I know you're bidder number 32. Look at this. The Alordi's in with $100. The bidding has already started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it like we're in person and give the amounts, which start at $2,500. They go to $1,000, then $500, $250, $100, $50, and $25. Here is the most important thing. If you are watching right now, if you can just give $25, great. If you can give more, great. You find your number and you give it. And of course, what's nice in the virtual world is I see it pop up on the screen. We give you that nice quick acknowledgement for saying thank you. So again, thank you to the Elliott family and the Alordi family for pitching in. Okay, that's right. So when you go to the menu screen, okay, actually, you're going to go to the home screen. I'm sorry, the home screen, you will see a Donate Now button. That should be popped up. And we see people, they found it. Tracy Sullivan, thank you very much, at $100. So we've raised a total of $300. So 3 bids coming in at $100 a piece. The increments, you will see them there. You'll see the 25, you'll see the 50. We've got another $100. Okay, and so you want to press the Legacy button to donate. Okay, that's what I've been told. Press the Legacy button to donate on your registration page. Okay, so we're at 400. We have 4 bids that have come in. Now we're at 650. Wendy Cockrell. Thank you, Wendy. She was a big part of tonight's event, giving $250. The Lambertus family, Eric and Laura. Oh, my. I get to say, and look, temperature's going up. Karen Dively, bidder number 51 at $250. Folks, we are already at $1,000. I should tell you, we are trying to get to $10,000. That is our goal tonight. Let's just see what we can do. Nicole Whiting at 50. Thank you very much. Kimberly Lyons coming in at $100. Okay, Stephanie Keeman. Hey, the Keeman family, thank you for letting us use your spot, your business. Curtis and Jennifer Fenton at $100 coming in. Thank you for your bid. We're at $22.50. Oh, this is the fun part right here as the bids come in. So again, you are just looking for that Legacy button. Press on that. You choose the amount. You can go $2,500 being the highest bid, $1,000, $500, $250. And speaking of $250, Taryn Kinney is in at $250. Thank you, Taryn, for your donation. Amy Vale, I think it's Vale or Volley. It's one of those. Amy, thank you very much at $250, and it continues to rise the temperature right there. That's the fun part, is watching the temperature go up. Oh, Anthony and Violet Nye, the Nye family, coming in at $500. Matthew Henningsen at $250. Thank you very much. We are already at $3,600. Sarah Jacobson coming in at $100. All right, this is fun. Joyce D. Harris at $100. Bidder number 46. Thank you, Joyce. And Kimberly Kaufman. Oh, Kimberly. Oh, so nice. Thank you. Coming in at $25. Again, the bid does not matter. It doesn't matter where you go. It's the fact that I get to say your name. So I would love to say every Del Dayo family and friends name to come up, whether it's 25, whether it's 50, 100, 250, 500. Karen Dively, I think I already said your name. She did it again. $50. She's adding more. Oh, the Vector family. Thank you very much. That's right. Ben, my boy, $500. Christina Joyce, who put on the Jogathon, $100. Thank you, Christina. Folks, we're almost halfway there. I can't believe this. This has happened pretty quick. You never know what's going to happen. And so really, this is a tribute to you, the families at Del Dayo, right? You know what your community is all about. There is strength in numbers here, and so we are looking to get to $10,000. It's great because on your screen, you can see the people that bid on the bottom of the screen and what they gave. And of course, that part doesn't matter. The part that matters is participation. Right now, we're at $4,375. Now, you have to remember, too, $14,000 was made for the Jogathon. That exact number is $14,261. Before we opened up tonight, the silent auction bidding was at over $11,000. Then tag onto that what we made during the live auction. You know what? So far, so good. How about this? Sarah and Kevin Flint, thank you very much. At $250, folks, we are only $375 away from being halfway there at $5,000. Wouldn't that be great? And again, Masunik family. Mosunik, Kathleen, thank you very much. At $100, we're at $47.25 now. And again, this is going to the outdoor education. Again, we are looking at how that's going to look. But I promise you, listen, you know the campus well. Okay, and your teachers and the administration there at Del Dayo, they know exactly what is going to be the best for your kids. And so really, it's about trusting that, knowing that it's going toward a great thing that will benefit the future of the kids that are going to Del Dayo Elementary. So we're at $47.25. I'm looking to at least get to $5,000, maybe beyond. Karen Dively, I love saying your name because she just bid again, third time for $50. She's got us at $47.75. $5,775. Would anybody like to get us over that hump of $5,000? Samuel Hing, that's right, coming in at $100. Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate your donation. Very much appreciate. Aaron K. Wolf, that's right. I even said your middle initial. I hope that's okay. She came in at 100. And folks, we are over the halfway point at $5,075. Kathy Carey putting us over the top at $100. And oh wow, did I see this right? Did I see $1,000 that came in? I'm not exactly sure. I was looking down at the bottom and thought I saw 1,000, but I'll look for that again. We've had so many families donate already. We're over the halfway point. Farrah Miller in the house, coming in with a $250 donation. Thank you very much, Farrah. Good job right there. We're at $5,325. Again, looking if we can to get to $10,000 to put this money to good use of being able to get an outdoor education setup for the kids at Del Dayo. And a kid, of course, this is not just going to benefit one grade. We're going to make something. Oh, okay. So we're going to refresh the pages. Is that what I was told? Gotcha. Okay. So yeah. Oh, make sure that you refresh your page. Asha Jennings, so I know who is a big part of tonight. She just put a bid in. Thank you, Asha. I think it was $250. I'm not exactly sure. It went in off the screen. But yes, make sure you refresh your page as you're making the bid. You'll see the updated numbers as well. Paula Ketchel coming in at $25. Thank you, Paula, for your donation. We're now at $5,600. We will keep this going. And then, of course, get ready to wrap things up. We're going to announce the winners, announce the winners at the end, and we'll talk about that. And how about this? Tatsiana Mana. That may be my favorite name of the night. Tatsiana, bidder number 87 coming in at $250. That was $250, right? Yeah, $250 to get us to $5,850. Hey, I'm all about goals. Can someone get us to $6,000, right? That would put us almost there. We're over the halfway point at $5,850. Looking for our bids that will give to Legacy. Michelle Sherman, thank you very much, giving $100. And now we're just $50 away. And there it is, Cameron Gonzalez. Thank you, Cameron. $200 bid to put us at $6,150. You can see the thermometer is rising. We are getting hotter and hotter as we approach our goal of $10,000. Right now at $6,150. Taryn Kinney coming back in at $250. I love these families that are giving on multiple occasions here. Sarah Jacobson at $100, and now we're at $6,500. That's right. I will do this with you. I will go all the way to $10,000 if we can. We are doing what we can. The Nye family at $500, we mentioned them. Big bid there. We've had bids of $250, hundreds come in, 50 come in, 25s come in. Listen, if there's someone out there that would like to give $1,000 or $2,500, hey, you can write it up if you're a business. It's totally up to you. And we got Heidi Collins listening in, and she comes in with a bid of $100. Don't forget to hit that Legacy button if you want to make that bid. You might be sitting there struggling. We want to make sure you get to the right place to make the right bid. Right now, we're at $6,600, looking to close things up on Legacy. And Legacy, again, going toward outdoor education. We're going to re-announce the winners. We'll give you some reminders in terms of pickup, and then we'll call it a day, okay? Christina Joyce coming in with her second bid of $100. Thank you, Christina. Good job. Karen Dively is back in. Karen having fun. I think that's her fourth bid. Another $100. And folks, would you believe this? We are almost at $7,000. Again, the strength of the families at Del Dayo are what is making the difference right here. $6,800 is our total right now. We wanted to try to get to $10,000. I was happy getting over $5,000. So right now we're in that happy spot. So we're enjoying that happy spot. But listen, if you want to give, now would be the time as we get ready to come to the end of our program. And listen, we hope you've really enjoyed everything. Of course, congratulations to all the winners. We're going to re-announce those. And let's see if we can possibly get to 7,000, and then we'll wind it down. So if you were thinking about bidding, do it now. We would love to acknowledge you. We've acknowledged every single person that has come on. And Lisa Elliott, yes, her beautiful girls. I've done a couple buzz drops to you guys, yes. And they just came in with a big bid that put us over the mark at $7,050. So that was $250. That was bid. Alicia Gillespie with a bid of $100. You guys don't want to stop. Guess what? I am here for you. I will go to the end. We're at $71.50, which leads me to believe, and listen, with these auctions, you never know what could happen. But again, I'm going to speak to the businesses out there. We're at $71.50. If we can get to $7,500, Think about what it would do if you were a business out there and you could give $2,500 to put us over the top, all right? I'm just saying, I'm throwing something out there. It's virtual, so you can essentially say whatever you want, the fantasy thing, and we'll see if it happens. Right now, we're sitting at $7,150. Is there anybody else out there that would like to give? Now would be your time. We are looking to close things up, but of course, I want to make sure everybody has the opportunity. So again, if you're fiddling around, you're like, oh, what do I do? How do I bid? The way you do it is you go to that legacy button on your home screen. That will take you to where you need to go, and then you decide on the increment. Again, so those increments are 25, 50, 100, 250, 500, 1,000, and 2,500. All right, looks like things have slowed down. So I'm just kind of lingering a little bit because there's something within an auctioneer when you know something is done, but then there's also that feeling of, wait, there might be something big coming. And so it's either or, right? And so I feel like there's something big coming. And if it's not, guess what? That's okay. So we'll go ahead and say legacy going once, legacy going twice, and legacy is now closed. There you go. Congratulations, Del Dayo Elementary, and a big thank you to all the families who donated and gave us a total tonight of $7,150. Now, guess what? I figured this was going to happen. I've got great news to report to you. We are going to keep legacy open, okay? So there are people, and you notice I was saying everyone's name. There are people out there in the auction world, they'd like to be anonymous. So you may be that business that says, you know what, or individual or family that wants to go anonymous and give that $2,500 or whatever the number is. Guess what? You can still give, all right? And I won't announce the name, so you don't have to worry about it. We are good to go, okay? So again, 7,150 is the number now, but that number can still grow. We will keep that open for you, just like we will the silent auction. That's right, I got to towel off a little bit. Silent auction will be open until early next week, okay? So of course, we want you to bid high, bid often. And if you are a high bidder on a silent auction item, very, very important that you make sure that you remain that high bidder when that Wednesday deadline comes, okay? So we are going to go ahead and put up the screen of our winners, okay? And actually now I have names. And so here's the deal. Hopefully the bidders that I said, the numbers, relate to you. If not, here's the deal with Virtual World. We have what is about a 20-second delay between me and what you see on YouTube video, okay? And this is nothing you can do anything about. It's just what it is. So I would ask you, based on what we've gone through during this past year, that you have grace, you have patience, and you have the willingness to say, okay, I wasn't the winner, I'll be okay, and I can't wait to come in person in 2022 and come back as a winner. So here are the winners. Item number one, the 4-night stay, North Star Condo. Congratulations to Miranda. I think it's Miranda Dahl. Congratulations to you. Item number two, Stephanie Keeman is going to get the event planning package from a Farrah Miller event. Congratulations to Stephanie. And again, we want to give one more acknowledgement to Todd. He allowed us to use his business to do tonight's production at Response Structural Engineers. And of course, they are one of the sponsors of tonight's program. Item number three, Brunch on the River. It is Wendy Cockrell. Good job, of Red Apron Suite. She started a new business. Way to go, Wendy. And she was a big part of tonight as well. She won the brunch 410 at Crawdads on the River. That preferred, oh wow, the Hang family. Getting a big win. Sam L., I believe I said that right. Hang not only won item number 4, the preferred parking space, but also got the Sports 1140 broadcaster experience for their child. So congratulations on that. Oh, and my good friend Kimberly Kaufman. She got the Simanowski orthodontic treatment. Here's what I know about Kimberly. I hope she uses it on herself. But knowing Kimberly like I do, she will probably give that to someone. That's just how she is. She's got a heart of gold. For those of you that know Kimberly, thank you very much. So again, our winners, Miranda, Stephanie, Wendy, Samuel getting 2 of the items, and Kimberly. And again, I always say if I butchered your name, I do apologize, okay? All right, so there you have it. So those are our winners. Congratulations to our winners. What a big, big night. One more reminder for you, and that is picking up items. You will do so on June 4th and 5th, and actually I have those times for you. June 4th and 5th. June 4th, you can pick up between 6 and 8 p.m. And on June 5th, which is a Saturday, between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., okay? So those are for the people that want items, whether it be in the silent auction or the live auction. You can pick those up, again, on either Friday, June 4th or Saturday, June 5th. So there it is. It's Del Dayo's Gala at Home, the 22nd annual, okay? And don't forget that another final reminder that mobile closes on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. So there's the particular time. If you are a high bidder, make sure you check back in that like 6:30 hour to make sure you stay, because that's when all the bidding is going to take place. And of course, when you add all the numbers up with Jogathon, silent auction, live auction, what we made in Legacy, I think you'd have to say this was a great night. So, of course, I want to thank the auction chair. That would be Farrah Miller. Outstanding job. It is never easy to be an auction chair, but she did it flawlessly. And based on what she does professionally, this went very well. Second time working with Apex Art Studios. Again, they're from North Hollywood. I recommended them. They were hired. So good. Production was absolutely beautiful. And, of course, want to give love to Chris Potts, who's our database guy, right? He was the one, the behind the scenes, controlling what you saw as far as the auction is concerned. And a big thank you, of course, to all our sponsors. Make sure you look through, see all our sponsors, our gold, our silver, our bronze. We had a lot of people who are a big part of tonight. With that, the 22nd annual gala auction is in the books for Del Dayo. I hope you have a great rest of the evening. My name is Steve Buzzard. Good night, everybody.